Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to this troubleshooting presentation on DTC P0976, known as Shift Solenoid Valve B, short, specifically for the Honda Pilot models from 2016 to 2022. DTC stands for Diagnostic Trouble Code, which is a code that helps to identify faults in the vehicle's electronic systems. The Shift Solenoid Valve B is an electrical component within the transmission system, essential for controlling gear shifts. When this code is triggered, it indicates that a short circuit issue has occurred within the solenoid's electrical circuit. It is crucial to understand that this error is electrical in nature and does not stem from any mechanical problems with the transmission. A clear understanding of this code will guide you through troubleshooting steps effectively, ensuring a proper resolution to the issue at hand. The DTC P0976 pertains specifically to the Shift Solenoid Valve B, which is an electronic device responsible for controlling the flow of transmission fluid to facilitate gear changes. Located within the transmission assembly, this component works by receiving electrical signals from the powertrain control module, PCM, to engage or disengage gears. When the solenoid is functioning correctly, it ensures smooth shifting between the gears. However, if a short circuit occurs, this can impede the functionality of the solenoid, leading the vehicle to default into a fail-safe mode, wherein it can only operate in first, second, or fifth gear. This specific code alerts technicians to an electrical problem within the circuitry, emphasizing the need to address wiring and connection issues rather than mechanical transmission components. Understanding the role and location of the Shift Solenoid Valve B is essential in effectively troubleshooting this DTC. The primary possible cause of DTC P0976 is an electrical circuit problem that affects the Shift Solenoid Valve B. This suggests that there is an interruption or fault in the wiring or connections associated with the solenoid. One of the significant contributors to this error could be a faulty Shift Solenoid Valve B itself, perhaps due to wear or internal electrical failure. Additionally, ore connections and loose terminals between the solenoid and the PCM can exacerbate the problem, causing intermittent failures. This code is specifically engineered to pinpoint electrical issues, making it vital that technicians carefully analyze all related circuitry and connections during the troubleshooting process. Recognizing these potential causes can lead to a focused approach in identifying and rectifying the fault effectively. The symptoms associated with DTC P0976 primarily revolve around the vehicle's inability to shift gears properly. When this code is present, drivers will notice that their vehicle can only engage in first, second, or fifth gears due to a safety fail-safe function. This can lead to poor performance, difficulty in accelerating, and an overall compromised driving experience. Additionally, an illuminated check engine light or warning light on the dashboard may also be observed, signaling the presence of the DTC. These symptoms not only affect the vehicle's operational capabilities, but also could indicate further underlying electrical issues if not addressed promptly. A clear understanding of these symptoms is vital for technicians as they strive to resolve the transmission-related problems indicated by this code. In the first step of troubleshooting DTC P0976, verification of the problem is crucial. Start by turning the vehicle to the on mode, which powers the vehicle's electrical systems without starting the engine. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC, effectively resetting the vehicle's computer. After clearing, start the engine, and while pressing the brake pedal, shift the gear lever to D and hold for a minimum of 3 seconds before moving it back to P. This process allows the system to reevaluate its condition. After performing these steps, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If the DTC P0976 is still indicated, it signifies that the issue persists, and you should proceed to the next step of the troubleshooting process. Effectively verifying the problem ensures that you are addressing the correct fault in the system. In the second troubleshooting step for DTC P0976, the goal is to determine the possible failure area, focusing primarily on the Shift Solenoid Valve B or other associated components. Begin by turning the vehicle to the off-lock mode to safely work on the electrical system. Disconnect the 2P connector of the Shift Solenoid Valve B to isolate it and prevent any interference during testing. Once disconnected, switch the vehicle back to the on mode and clear the DTC using the HDS once again. After that, start the engine and with the brake pedal pressed, shift to D, waiting for at least 3 seconds before moving it back to P. This sequence helps confirm whether the solenoid is functioning or if the DTC is still present. If the DTC P0976 is shown again, further investigation is warranted, suggesting that the fault resides within the Shift Solenoid Valve B. Proceed to the next steps to identify and rectify the problem. The third troubleshooting step involves checking for continuity in the SHB wire, which connects the Shift Solenoid Valve B to the PCM. To start with, turn the vehicle to the off-lock mode, ensuring all electrical systems are inactive. Use the Honda Diagnostic System HDS to jump the sequential circuit short SCS line, waiting for over a minute for the system to stabilize. Following this, disconnect the PCM connector B51P to access the wiring. With the car in an off state and with the Shift Solenoid Valve B2P connector disconnected, you will measure continuity between designated test points. Test point 1 is the number 4 connector pin on PCM connector B51P, and test point 2 is the vehicle's body ground. If continuity is found, this indicates a short to ground in the SHB wire, necessitating repairs. If no continuity exists, the SHB wire is deemed fine, and replacing the PCM would be the next logical step. This careful examination of wiring is crucial for ensuring reliable function and resolution of the error code. Final repair verification is a crucial step in addressing DTC P0976 effectively. After completing the necessary repairs, especially if a faulty Shift Solenoid Valve B or wiring issue was identified and rectified, the next action is to clear the DTC using the HDS once more. This process resets the vehicle's trouble codes and allows for a fresh evaluation of the system's condition. Following this reset, it is important to recheck the system's functionality by running the vehicle through its operational parameters again. Pay particular attention to ensuring that the vehicle can shift through all gears smoothly and without issues. Finally, confirm that no DTCs are present by conducting a thorough scan once more with the HDS. Successfully clearing the error code while verifying proper function indicates that the repair was successful and the issue has been resolved. Preventive maintenance plays an essential role in avoiding issues like DTC P0976. Regular inspections of the transmission system and associated wiring can help catch problems before they escalate. Paying special attention to electrical connections related to the Shift Solenoid Valve B and other components is essential, as loose or corroded connections can lead to electrical failures. Keeping wiring clean and free from debris, moisture, and corrosion ensures a reliable electrical path for the solenoid's operation. Additionally, performing routine diagnostics can help in early identification of any potential faults. Establishing a preventive maintenance schedule and being proactive in addressing issues can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering DTC P0976 in the future, enhancing the reliability and performance of the Honda Pilot. In conclusion, understanding DTC P0976, signaling Shift Solenoid Valve B, short, is crucial for effective vehicle maintenance and repair. This code primarily points to an electrical issue that can compromise gear shifting in the Honda Pilot. Therefore, thoroughly following the outlined troubleshooting steps is essential in diagnosing and rectifying the problem effectively. By confirming the status of the shift solenoid valve, checking wiring continuity, and ensuring that all connections are secure, you can achieve a successful repair. Moreover, implementing routine preventive measures such as regular inspections and monitoring electrical connections plays a vital role in maintaining the vehicle's performance and reliability. Remember, having a clear and comprehensive approach to diagnosing these issues not only aids in effective repair, but also enhances the longevity of the vehicle's transmission system. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.